fact that these people are now asking if there's some kind of lemon law for taking back their test should tell you everything you need to know. I'm so glad to see people out and about in the cities and in the capitals. Just all right, y'all have to bear with me. I'm catching up. You know, it was a long weekend for me. My youngest we celebrated his birthday, and then my oldest came back home from campus. So I just got back from taking her. I still have laundry to do. I got to catch up. I got to move some of my subscriber polls and copy them to my other platforms for the folks who no longer have access here. So I'm working on that. But oh my gosh. So meanwhile, while we're over here trying to do something, the party of we want to make sure everyone feels safe is prioritizing trying to pass a bill that would penalize that bishop for asking for mercy and empathy. Apparently, according to Team Red, that counts as political activism, and that bishop should be penalized for asking their God King for mercy and empathy. That's political activism now. Asking for empathy is political activism to Team Red. Do you understand? Those people are done. They're toast. They are toast. At this point, dude went up there and said, I'm going to executive order my opinion. And they were like, okay, cool. We're just going to make legislation that says if you ask for empathy, that's political activism. And we want a separation of church and state when it's one that doesn't agree with us. Otherwise, we want it very infused into state, because then that's how we control people. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is there's nothing left. The tiny little sliver of something savory we get out of this is being absolutely right about absolutely mother love and everything, all of it. These people up there I can't believe the lying cheaters lied and cheated. The bots are trying to change the narrative. Well, we don't want cheaper living. We just want to feel safe. Oh, you want to feel safe? Are you sure? Are you sure that's the answer you want to go with? You feel safe with planes just falling out of the sky? You feel safe? You feel safe with that? You feel safe knowing that a bunch of volunteers and interns that have zero clearance and no relatable experience are now thumbing through the United States Treasury Department payment systems. Their grubby little fingers are on trillions of our taxpayer dollars, and y'all just let them right on in there because you were so scared of the what? Immigrants, or I'm sorry, you should have been scared of them. You were so scared of the brown immigrants that you let the white one right on in and stole everything right from under you. Actually, not even from under your nose. He stole it in your face. He looked at you and reached in your pocket and pulled out your wallet without breaking eye contact and opened it, and he's pulling everything out and he's laughing and he's putting it back in your pocket. That is what is happening right now. Y'all were so scared of change and progress and a black lady that here you are. Okay, here you are. You got nothing. You got none of the things. None of the things. You got the mean stuff. But you now have American lives on your hands. You have a stock market crash on your hands. You've got... and you have forever proof that Team Faith and Flag, white men's only, is a failure. Is nothing but nepotism and pomp and circumstance, is nothing but attitude and self-righteousness and feeling like you deserve control and deserve access and deserve for no reason other than you simply exist. And it's the least. As someone else said, if you were so worried about DEI, it's because you're not qualified. Thank you, whoever said it, all right? If you are so threatened by the idea of DEI, that means you know that you are not one of the qualified people. And you want to be slid in there without being qualified. That's all it is. That's all it is. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, I'm going to catch up. And give me a minute, but if nothing else, the attitude, the pushback, the folks that are holding on in the FBI, the folks that are holding on, that's why I said we got to act now and not later. And side note, I don't want the peach process because I'm not interested in Vance and his pants replacing it. That's not better. I want them all out. Like whether we got to physically or they all run away scared, I don't care. But all of them, including the junk drawer and including Bansin's pants, I want a do-over. I want a new one. I want a default to the other one. I want something, anything other than a continuation of what is already in there, because that's not solving shit. So I want to make sure that's perfectly clear. All right. It's not better to just get rid of that one. We want them all the fuck out on planes out of the country, if possible. Running scared for the rest of their lives would be nice. All right. I'm going to catch up. I need to get something to eat, but y'all, it's very French outside and I love it.